Believe me when I tell you that my morning routine just got a whole lot easier with this brand new electric brush that was sent to me by H2O Floss. They've sent me this amazing electric brush that I just cannot wait to show you. So this is the brush attachment that comes with it, and this is how you attach it by simply pushing on that top button to release the brush and just key it into place. You only need a pea-sized amount of toothpaste, and the brush comes with 5 settings just for the amount of pressure you would prefer. You also use the power button to turn it on and look at that pressure, and that is just the lowest setting. So you guys, this is what the brush looks like. It comes with 7 attachments. The brush comes with a capacity of 300 milliliters for the water tank, which is usually enough for most people. Once the brush is fully charged, you can use it up to 15 to 20 times. This is an attachment that comes with the brush where you are able to drop a whitening tablet, attach that back onto the brush, and just give yourself a proper floss. Feels like I've just had a visit to the dentist with this brush. Now this product can be found on Amazon, but what would you guys say if I told you that you can get this product for free by clicking on the link that will take you directly to their website in the description box below? Now you tell me, what is not to love about this portable irrigator? Click on the link below and thank me later.
A few moments later.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, you are more than welcome. Please do want to click on the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time we upload a new video. You guys, I know I'm sounding different, but just manage me like that today. If I don't make this video today, I don't think there will be any other day to make it. So you guys, as you can tell from the title, your girl, I found work. I have found a job and I am so happy. I am so relieved that I finally get to do something. So I've been carrying you guys along on my journey, and I have basically documented every single stage of my job search or my job hunt or my job application, however you want to structure it. I've been carrying you guys along, and over the past few weeks, it got almost tiring to keep applying and not get the response I want. Some people will be nice enough to even acknowledge the fact that they've seen your application. Some will even say anything. And then there's the role of unfortunately, if you know, you know. So thankfully, I got a response from a company that I have never heard about, but apparently they are a multinational, and well, like I said, I never heard of them before. And when I got the call from them, I was more surprised than any other thing. So when I got the call from this company, I had to go back and do my research. You know, when you just keep applying and then you get a call and say, oh, you applied for so and so job, yes, we're looking to advance you to the next stage of the interview, come on so and so date. I just booked the interview on the phone by faith, and I just tried to just wing it because I didn't remember what company it was. So after the call ended, I sat down with my laptop and then I went back and checked, because I made sure that the lady repeated the name of the company so that I would know what to search for. I checked for the company I applied with, and I'm like, ah. And shortly after then, she sent me a confirmation email to say that, okay, this is when my interview has been booked for. And then I saw the name of the company, and then I decided to do some Google search about it. I'm like, oh, Tola, what do you know about this company? Like, what do you know about what they do that you applied? I just know that the job was in line with what I was applying for. So before I went for the interview, I was just praying to God and, you know, checking online. You know, there's a way you prepare for some of these interviews. I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube to just prepare me for the interview and possible questions that might come up. You guys, on the day of the interview, my husband drove me when the boys went to school, my husband drove me down to the interview, and all the way to the interview he was just asking me possible questions. I tried to insert some videos because I made, I think, 1 or 2 videos along the way, because I didn't feel like documenting anything because I didn't want to get my hopes up. You know the way things are here in this country. You may get to the last stage and then they will say, oh, we're sorry, we found someone more qualified or someone whose goal was in line with our company vision, and you know, all this mumbo jumbo. So I said I wasn't going to film anything until I was very sure. And when I got to the venue, it was almost as if they had made up their mind that they were going to hire me. First of all, I didn't see any other person there. And then when I got there, what was supposed to be an interview for the kind of role that I applied for was more of an interaction or a chit chat. I got there, we sat down. Yeah, they asked, the regular thing, would you like a drink? And in my head, I'm like, please call the person that will interview me. Let everything that I've crammed inside my head not fly away. But I was just like, no, I don't need anything. And then shortly after, my interviewer came in, who is now my manager, came in, and then we started talking. The kind of questions I was getting was really shocking to me. I was hearing questions like, what kind of salary bracket would you expect to get? The line of questions that I was expecting, I wasn't really getting them, because it's a different thing when you prepare for possible questions, and then you're not getting, it's like you are preparing for an exam, and then none of the areas you studied for come out. When the interview was done, which was more or less a chit chat, the man just said, "Oh, we are more than happy to proceed with um, negotiations for a start date for you, so you can come in and understudy someone." If he said, if you are happy to proceed, we will be more than happy to schedule your first day, seeing that you have no notice period, meaning that I wasn't employed to start with. And then I thanked him and I went out. And my husband was waiting in the parking lot. And then when I got into the car, I was smiling from the exit of the building into the car. And my husband was like, what happened? I just told him that it was basically a chit chat. He was even asking me why I finished on time. Like he was expecting it to take longer. He even brought his laptop to continue working in the car while he was waiting for me. And he had barely even started doing anything when I came out. And I was like, God just took control. Like it was nothing like what I was expecting. And then I just told him like a brief summary of what happened, and then he was like, "We thank God." So did you buy? Me, I'm like, I've seen work none here. So the long and short of the story is that I now work for this company as their telemarketing salesperson slash canvasser. So what I do is I call up clients and or potential clients. I'm a marketer, but on the phone. You know those annoying people that call you on your phone? That's me. But I'm not as annoying as all of them. So if I call you, you pick up. Okay? So that's what your girl is doing now, and I love the job. It is like nothing I've ever done before. Unfortunately, I cannot bring the work home because of data protection and all of that. So it's not the work from home job that I want, but it is a job that I'm currently doing now, and I love it. I really like the job. Yeah, so you guys, if you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comment section. To all my prayer partners, all of you that left prayers and encouragement, God bless you. My heart blesses you. Thank you so much for this lovely family that have always encouraged me. In my last video when I talked about my experience with the Halloween here in the village, I know I stepped on a couple of toes, and I would like to retract the jobless people statement. I retract it. In fact, if you go back to that video, you can't find that statement because I've taken it out. Okay, so I would like to apologize for that. I guess my rant got to me, and better judgments flew out the window. Okay, so I apologize for that. So they're not jobless people, but my stand is still my stand. Thank you guys for your continued support. I'm only human. Thank you for loving me regardless. Thank you for continuing to stick with me here on the channel. Like I said, or like you will see on the title of this video, I have been trying to get this job for quite some time, and that's since Darlington. As you guys know, as soon as my husband was done schooling, I had to get a job that was with lesser time, because someone has to be at home with the children. We cannot both be working long shifts or both sleeping because we're tired of coming back from doing long hours. So I had to get something that was shorter hours, and because there's only a couple of things that you can do with those options, I had to find something in this line, and I have been trying for months frantically, non-stop, back to back. I've been applying. Your girl is now a 9 to 5er, so my working hours are from 10 to 4, which is basically 9 to 5, but we just move the hours back, and it's Monday to Friday job with the option of working on Saturdays. But I haven't turned up for Saturday. I haven't had to, because the condition for Saturday is if you don't make sales during the week, you have to turn up for the extra day. And God has been faithful. I've never had to turn in to work on Saturday because I've always made sale every week. You guys are going to start seeing my vlogs from 9 to 5 or from my 9 to 5 life of a mom living in the village. So I currently, where I work is not in this village, it's outside of the village. Trying to get cold. The sun is not rising as quickly as it used to, and it's setting quicker than it used to. But regardless, we're grateful to God. I am grateful to God. Thank you guys again for your love and support here on the channel. I really truly appreciate every one of you. Now you see this thing in my nose. It's the children. Anytime they enter school like this, is to bring this nonsense. But it is well. We thank the Lord. Even on top of all my ginger mixture. I was going to take a walk today, but instead of doing that, I decided to catch up on content creation because I've received quite a few products over the past few weeks. And today is the only day that I'm at home because I had to take today off. If not, I will infect all my co-workers. I've decided to use the time to create content, and so far I have been able to do quite a lot. This segment has been sponsored by Winbags. They've sent us 2 items. They've sent us this Rolex watch to unbox, as well as this YSL bag. So we're going to be unboxing these 2 in a bit, but just to tell you a little more about the brand, they deal in high-end brands. So they deal with one-to-one replicas, and what that means is that we replicate designer bags that you have seen or you might know from, you know, big brands such as Gucci, Prada, Fendi, you know, Louis Vuitton. The list is endless. Whatever it is you can think of, go on their website. They have something for everyone, men and women. They also deal with accessories, talk about scarves, jackets, watches, glasses, hats, things like that. They have all of that on their website from different brands, and they make them to really good standard. I will tell you that what you are getting will be a one-to-one replica, meaning that it will be an exact twin of the original. So thank you again to our friends over at winbagsru. It is always a pleasure to work with you. I absolutely love their service. The customer service is really good. They have one of the best customer services with these replica bags. So they offer free shipping on orders over $80. So if you buy anything on their website over $80, you get that shipped to you for free. And for my subscribers, they've also been gracious enough to make some discounts available for orders over $120. You guys, what are you waiting for? Click on the link in the description box. I will also be sure to leave it in the comment section for those of you who cannot find it there. And I will see you in the course of the vlog. Thank you again to Winbags. Bye guys. You guys, after a full day of creating content, this my wonderful state and my voice, body aches. I've never seen this kind of cold before. You guys, I just ate 3 slices of bread and I'm about to have my apples and toffee syrup. I'm supposed to be resting. I have not rested today. I was also supposed to go out for a walk, but the one that I did inside this house alone is enough work. I'm about to just sit down and rest before the boys come back. And I know that I do not need the toffee syrup, but please, I don't want to yell it. I want to enjoy myself today, please. I deserve that. At least deserve it. So yes, you guys. Oh, what kind of cold is this? Eh? In fact, it's my husband for me. He's able to still go to work. I can't. The body pains are not here. It's so delicious. It's reward for all my hard work today. Think about 4 or 5 things I did today. I mean, you can use honey, but it's not the same. It's very thick. It's not the same. The toffee just has a very nice taste to it.
A few moments later.
It's Daniel. I know. There's only one. Tablet.
Ah, the devil is a liar. Jesus is Lord.
I don't know where the remote is. It's not me.
You cry because of that?
What is it?
I was going to put it there. Now Daniel took it.
Took what?
It's the remote for downstairs.
You're not sorry, remote.
You.
Can you
I want more.
What's your brother doing? He's so quiet.
I'm too late, no bank, too good. Come on.
Mommy.
Inspector, he didn't drool off it. Daniel, you know she.
TV.
Was just leaving that somewhere.
Oh, she can't come for
Yeah.
Oh, come on, baby, really.
Can I have some more?
How many have you eaten today?
He has yet one at Enoch's house.
Yes, what? One what?
One at Enoch's house. And
Yes, one what?
Orange.
Okay.
The one you took to school, or they gave you there? When you give
it,
or it's yours?
the one that mom packed in
I shall
Daniel's
put
bag.
the grape things. I shall sort out your lunch bag. Sort it out. Sort it out.
Okay.
Lunch bag is responsibility, okay?
Ooh.
It's okay, it's not bad, but
Not that is bad. Really bad. It's really bad.
it's horrible. How do people enjoy it? Honestly.
Wait.
Into no mama. Where I say mugo. You know.
Fully done. We'll see what we'll do. We'll let you carry This is better.
Elderflower and apple. Alright, so before we go today, my Degusta box arrived a couple of days ago and I filmed that in a separate vlog, so I will be reviewing this in depth in a separate vlog. So if you guys are interested in that, stick around for that vlog. But in this month's box, as usual, the box came with a couple of coupons. I also got this Aero caramel melt. We got this chipoys lime chips that I didn't really like. We got some soups. And we also got this Knorr chicken seasoning. We got some Kellogg series. This something that the boys love. It was also great to see in the box. We got some drinks as usual. We got this really nice chocolate buttercups, and it was really good, really tasty. We also got this really nice jerk seasoning. It was really good. This is one of my favorite, the Very Lazy paste. We also got this tomato that I still haven't figured out. We got this Korean treat that I haven't tried out, and some sticky rice, and the plan is to make some sushi with that, so please look out for that video. You guys, this is how I spent the night. I spent the night steaming my nose, and in the mixture here I put some eucalyptus oil as well as some menthol crystal. I put that in the water compartment of this face steamer, and I just went to town with that. And I just kept hydrating with the juice. And even though I was still recovering, I had some videos that involved me doing some close-ups, and I was attaching the snails that I got from Temu, which I don't like in retrospect. But anyway, the next day my younger sister gave me this amazing recipe on how to make this pepper soup banging pepper soup without pepper soup mixture. So please stay tuned for that recipe. You guys, when I tell you that this pepper soup was pepper souping, it was giving me life. It was spicy, but I loved it.
Ooh.
That's what.
It is hot though, I'll tell you, but it's tasty.
Daniel, you still eating it?
Because it's good for me.
Ah.
Come and take.
Go to the last one. It's spicy, but it's tasty. does it taste?